Well, it's only been about a week since we saw severe storms last Wednesday, and now we got another chance for round two, possibly heading our way tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. We do have a first alert in effect for most of our central, northern, western counties, so highlight in red, that is where the first alert is going to be issued tomorrow. Strong wind gusts, possibly a tornado can't be ruled out, some heavy rain, a lot of lightning with these storms, so definitely some impacts that we will be tracking heading into tomorrow. Here's a look at the system right now. This is actually what brought all the wet weather to California over the last couple of days. It's now made its way into the central plains, and this is going to be racing our way quickly as we head into tomorrow. Mostly dry tonight. It's going to be cloudy and much more mild feeling, so temperatures will only drop into the 50s as we head into the first part of our Thursday. Maybe a stray sprinkle around, but just not expecting a ton of rain chances before lunchtime. As we head into the afternoon, possibly a stray shower as we head past lunchtime, but this is going to be the main event. This is what's going to move in just a little bit after 4 p.m. and then start to get close to the Augusta area between 5 and 8 p.m. And ahead of that line is where we're going to be tracking the chance for strong wind gusts, potentially even a brief tornado kind of embedded in that line. Now, as this continues south and east, you can see it kind of loses its punch. Just not expecting quite the severe weather threat for many of our eastern and southern counties. So in Bamberg, Allendale, Screven County, it looks like you should see these storms stay sub-severe, but still could produce some very heavy rain and some lightning. As we head past midnight tomorrow, that's when the rain's finally pushing out, and we do see that cooler air work its way in for Friday. We're going to wake up in the 40s early Friday morning, and then temperatures will really struggle to increase into the 50s later into the afternoon. So a much cooler outlook, and Friday will actually be the first day in close to 2 weeks where we actually see high temperatures below average for us. So we've been on a little bit of a warm streak here lately. Here's the severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. You can see where our first alert is basically where this slight severe weather risk is going to be in place. So that does mean scattered severe storms are possible, brief tornadoes, strong wind gusts, and that is going to be a brief tornado chance. Just a 2% risk from the Storm Prediction Center, highlighted in green here, so not a huge widespread threat. And it looks like if any tornado does form, it wouldn't necessarily stay on the ground too long. So kind of similar to how it was last week, but any tornado that forms, obviously, if it impacts you, it is going to be a big threat. So make sure you are staying weather aware late into the day tomorrow. As far as rain totals, we're not expecting a huge flooding risk, but heavy rain could definitely tally up to close to an inch in a few spots. That appears to be kind of the heaviest rain totals we would see from this system, is up to around an inch. It's also going to be pretty breezy ahead of this front. This is before the storms arrive. We're still expecting wind gusts possibly between 25, 35 miles an hour. And then as those storms get closer ahead of that line, they could start to pick up just a little bit and maybe get up to those severe levels. So make sure you do have our weather app downloaded. That's the best way to stay in the know with these severe storms moving through tomorrow, and keep it here for those updates for the next several days.
Riley, thanks. Down to that